Furniture equipped with LOCKDOWEL hardware is easier and faster to assemble than any other hardware system on. LOCKDOWEL fasteners work great when they're installed properly. So here are some guidelines that will assist you in making sure your installation goes smoothly. To begin, LOCKDOWELs come in 3 sizes: 8mm, 10mm, and 14mm. The size is determined by the outside diameter of the female latch housing. Step 1. Make sure you use the correct drill bits. To find out what size bit to use, go to the LOCKDOWEL Design and Installation Guidelines Information Manual. There you will be able to find the correct drill bit recommended for the size male pin and female latch housing you plan to use. On the top of each fastener joint drawing is the hole size and the hole depth for the male pin, and on the bottom is the hole size and depth for the female latch housing. Make sure to use a carbide brad tip drill bit. The brad tip should be no longer than 2.5mm. This is important as you might break through to the other side of the wood if larger brad tips are used. Do not use common twist drill bits, as they most likely will break through to the other side of the board in order to obtain the correct depth, and also will not drill the correct hole shape required for the amount of polyurethane glue that is generally recommended to obtain the best pull strength in either particle board or MDF. If you have any difficulty finding the correct type or size drill bits, just go onto the LOCKDOWEL website and you can order the size and type you need. The second and most important thing you will need is a good drilling or boring machine. To make a LOCKDOWEL assembled furniture product work well, you have to be able to drill accurately and with good depth control. It is critical that the top of the latch housing makes contact with the shoulder of the male pin. This is important in order to get the pin fully inserted into the split ring. Do not use electric hand drills. They're just not accurate enough to control hole depth, angle, and/or position. You need professional equipment capable of drilling holes with a specification of plus or minus 0.5mm or 20,000ths of an inch from the datum, and hole depth of minus nothing plus 1mm or 40,000ths of an inch. Most CNC equipment or inline boring equipment is capable of meeting this specification. However, for small projects, when only a single spindle vertical drilling machine is available, you can purchase transfer punches from LOCKDOWEL for the correct size male pin or female latch, whichever you choose. Place the transfer punch into the drilled hole. Align the 2 boards you plan to connect and lightly hammer onto one of the boards to form a small punched hole guide into the surface. Then drill the hole to the correct depth. We strongly recommend the use of glue to ensure good holding strength for both the male pin and the female latch housing. For MDF and particle board, the glue not only provides improved holding strength, but also reinforces the wood surrounding the hole to eliminate any potential for lateral breakout of fastener from the edge of the board. Polyurethane glues are activated by moisture and will foam while curing. The foaming is dependent on the amount of moisture or water vapor present both in the wood and in the air. LOCKDOWEL has developed a unique formula of polyurethane that has consistent foaming volume both in high and low water moisture environments. The polyurethane glue has a working time of 20 minutes, so you can pre-glue many holes at one time without having to worry about the glue drying or setting up too quickly. The setup time is generally 2 hours, but depends on the amount of moisture content in the wood and the air. The final curing of the glue takes approximately 24 hours, again depending on the amount of moisture and temperature in the air and wood. The LOCKDOWEL polyurethane glue formula is available in both 1-gallon and 5-gallon containers. For experimental, evaluations, and small prototype projects, the glue can be dispensed from a plastic bottle. However, for production, we strongly recommend the use of a precision glue dispenser. They're easy to use. Adjust the air pressure, turn on the timing computer, and set to the correct dispense time. The glue will dispense quickly and very accurately every time. LOCKDOWEL has available for sale and highly recommends the use of a Fastener glue dispenser as seen in this video. For more information, you can call LOCKDOWEL or Fastener Corporation directly. To clean the glue gun dispenser and all the glue gun parts that came into contact with the polyurethane glue, use isopropyl alcohol. The isopropyl alcohol will quickly dissolve the polyurethane glue, cleaning any spilled glue or glue applicators or the glue dispenser parts fast and easily. To install the male pins, first dispense the correct amount of polyurethane glue into the drilled holes. You can find the glue volume information in the design guidelines and installation instructions. Next, place the male pin into the drilled hole. Then, using the correct size insertion jig, place it over the head of the pin and gently hammer the pin into position. Make sure that the shoulder of the pin is flush or parallel with the surface of the wood. An alternative method is to screw the male pin into position with the correct size hex socket. Although this method works well, it's considerably slower than tapping the pin into position with the insertion jig and mallet. Installing the female latch housing is similar to the male pin. Begin by dispensing the correct amount of polyurethane glue into the drilled holes. Then place the latch housing into the drilled hole and with the correct installation jig, use a mallet and tap the latch housing into position. Again, and very important, make sure the top surface of the latch housing is flush or parallel with the surface of the wood. The female latch housing can also be screwed into or out of the drilled hole if it needs to be repositioned or replaced. As you can see in this video, installing LOCKDOWEL fasteners is a simple and easy process when using the right tools. However, it's a good idea to practice a bit before committing to your production furniture. To get started, you can purchase evaluation kits for each of the different size fasteners. Evaluation kits are available in 8mm, 10mm, and 14mm sizes. Each kit contains the correct glue, installation jig, drill bits, and 100 fasteners. If you should have any questions or encounter any problems, you can always give us a call, and we're happy to help out.